Hi, welcome to our lesson today. So I'm Mr. Dennis Lambisi, an instructor at easyclass.com, a music instructor. So today I want us to look at the various importance of studying music. Why should you study music? That is the question. Why should I study music? Why should I venture in the field of music? That's what I'm looking at this particular lesson. So we have various factors why somebody can do music. Music helps us in communication. Through music we are able to communicate our emotions, our feelings, our ideas, our needs, both in the sacred side and in the natural, normal life side. So the second concept is, in music, when we study music, we get a career formation. We get to create our career. We can get different careers, just as we are going to look at in the next few minutes. So through music, we create career and we develop it. Then third, through music, we worship God. Through music, we get to express ourselves and our needs to our God. Then through music also we get encouragement, we get rejuvenated. Music helps us to be entertained and refreshed. Then the next point is, through music we get consoled. This is evident with people who face cases like those who are bereaved, those who have been involved in accidents and what have you. So another point is, music unites people. It brings us together. For instance, do you know of Lucky Dube's song "Together as One"? Yes. So music brings us together through that communication. Then we have therapy purposes. Music is used for therapeutic purposes, and that's why we have music therapies. And this, we can get it in the formal world. Also in the traditional world, we have therapeutic cases. Okay, so through therapy cases, we say music is used to heal the sick, to drive away the evil spirits, and to give people hope. By the way, when you're given hope, it's as well as being healed, because you are hopeless. You are seeing nothing beneficial in your future. But now, after somebody talks to you and says, "Oh, you can do it, you can make it," feel like, "Oh, I'm healed, I'm fresh." So music also explains furthermore on why things exist the way they are, and that's what we are calling communication. Then music expresses one's feelings and emotions. Then furthermore, music helps in identifying and preserving one's cultural heritage. Why should we say that this is a Sengenya dance, this is African, Central African dance, or this is an instrument from Central Africa, Eastern Africa? It is because of that identity that music is bringing along. So music is important in advertisements, in movies, I think you witnessed it, and also in film. Together with documentaries, also you'll get music inside. So that is all we can touch on the side of music being important in society, among other cases that you may come across in the society. So after covering the importance of studying music, let's now get to the careers that you can get to be employed or employ yourself when you have studied music. One of the careers is a teacher. Being an instructor, I'm a teacher. So you can be a music teacher after studying music well, just like I am. Then you can be a performer on stage and arenas. You can also be a recording director in studio. You can be a disc jockey, that is a DJ. You can be a music promoter or advertiser. Then also we have promotion managers in businesses who tend to use music so much. So music can also help us to be music journalists. Music can help you to be an instrumentalist. You can be an instrumentalist on the side of the piano. You can be instrumentalist on keyboard. You can be instrumentalist on guitar or orchestral family instruments. Music helps us to work better in public relations counseling, because when you are a public relations counselor, it means you are a therapist actually. So having music, you become a better therapist maker. So we have musical instrument designer is another task or another role that you can take and become a better career person. Instrument technician who can repair, who can boost, and who can build up another software, another program, another way or another device on an instrument to make it work better is also a career. You can be also a choreographer. Remember that. Knowing that dance goes along with music, isn't it? So being a choreographer of a dance and you've studied music, I think you will be a superb choreographer. Those are just some of the careers that come along with having studied music. So far so good. Questions can come through the recommendations side or comments. Then you can also ask wherever you are stuck using my number, because it is evident on the site. You can ask your questions. You can also just give comments about the lesson. Let's go on now. Elements of music. Elements of what? Music. For everything that you see having a shape, a figure, or built up, it was constructed using various parts. One brought, second brought, third brought, and fourth brought. Together they formed some object. So the same way music is formed with different objects in terms of structures. Then we have the first element, which is rhythm. Rhythm is simply the combination of long and short notes or beats to make regular or irregular patterns in an organized manner. Rhythm is the combination of long and short notes to make regular or irregular patterns in an organized manner. So, the second element here is melody. And with melody, we define melody as the succession of notes with varying pitch in an organized manner. Remember, we are talking of organization, some organized manner, some manner which brings sense to the ear. If you attended the lesson to Introduction to Music, what music is, then you should relate it with what you are doing now. The third one is pitch. And with pitch we say this is the highness or lowness of sound. How high is it? How low is it? Because when we have sound as and another one as those are two different sounds, and we have one which is high and another which is low. Let's just check on some sounds on this instrument so that we can have it well understood. So when you have a sound like and a sound like, you'll find that this one is lower in terms of pitch intensity than this one. So that's what we are calling pitch. All of these are what we call pitches. Furthermore, will come as we do things to do with the scale, things to do with pitches and pitch as a unit. The next one is harmony, and with harmony we say that this is the simultaneous sounding of two or more notes. It is represented vertically or as opposed to the horizontal movement of the melody, which is too straight or linear. So the vertical representation of music notes together simultaneously is what we call harmony. When played, it is simultaneous, just like that one was linear like a melody, but when played together, that becomes now a harmony, and that's what we call harmony, another element of what? Music. The next element is timbre, written as timbre. It is also called tone color. It is the quality of the tone distinguished in production by an instrument or singer. Because when I sing do, and here I have, listen to the kind of quality. Do. There's some difference, and that's what we're calling timbre, even when you get to this one. So that is timbre. The next one is form. Form is the shape, structure, and design of a composition, and that is a musical work. So after putting pitches, rhythm, everything together, we get some structure, some plan, and that's what we are calling the form. So composers use various techniques to create a musical form, e.g. repetition, contrast, and variation. We'll use these particular techniques when we'll be doing composition of a melody. Texture. It refers to the different layers of sound used in the construction of a song. We have various different types of textures, e.g. the first one being monophonic, which consists of a single melodic line without supporting harmonies. The second one is polyphonic. It consists of two or more melodic lines weaving along each other at the same time, containing imitations. Sometimes it's called the contrapuntal texture. And the last one is homophonic, which is a single melody heard against a chordal accompaniment. So the last element we are looking at is musical style. It refers to the characteristics or technical way of treating various music elements, just as the ones we just looked at, and this appears during composition of a musical work. So that's all about careers in music, importance of studying music, and elements of music. Let's meet in the next clip so that we can do more on rhythm. We just touched rhythm as an element. Now we want to study it in the deep detail of it. So welcome to the next class where we'll be tackling rhythm as a unit. Thank you for attending. Thank you for being a keen listener. Your comments, your questions are welcome and will be attended to. Stay tuned for the next lesson. Bye bye.